On a night that will surely be remembered by MMA fans, Renato Moicano shone brightly during UFC Paris, held last Saturday, 28th. With a stellar performance, the Brazilian not only defeated the hometown fighter, Benoit Saint-Denis, but also spoiled the French crowd's celebration, securing a victory by technical knockout after a medical stoppage before the third round. Moicano dominated the fight from the start, showcasing his skill with violent ground and pound, which left his opponent in a critical condition with a large cut near his right eye. The doctor was called in to assess Benoit's situation and decided to stop the fight, solidifying Renato's impressive streak. This victory is not just any win, it marks Moicano's fourth consecutive win in the UFC, elevating his status with 6 positive results in his last 7 fights. After the bout, still riding the adrenaline of victory, Moicano did not hesitate to express his ambitions. With a sincerity that captivated the fans, he declared his desire to face fighters he considers easy, challenging Paddy Pimblett and Dan Hooker to join him in the Octagon. "I want easy money. Don't come to me with hard fights. Today I showed that I'm Money Moicano," he confidently exclaimed. While facing Pimblett, who is ranked 15th in the lightweight division, may not be a strategic choice for Moicano in his quest for the title, the fight would certainly bring considerable financial returns. On the other hand, Dan Hooker, currently ranked 5th, represents a more significant and strategic challenge in the race for a title shot. With the fire of his recent victory still burning, Renato Moicano's future in the lightweight division promises to be exciting and full of opportunities. While Renato Moicano celebrates his spectacular victory at UFC Paris, another Brazilian is preparing to shine in the Octagon, Diego Lopes. In what can be described as the pinnacle of his MMA career, Lopes announced on social media that he will be the backup fighter for the highly anticipated title fight between Ilia Topuria and Max Holloway, scheduled for UFC 308 in Abu Dhabi on October 26th. Officially back in action on October 26th, "See you in Abu Dhabi," shared the fighter from Manaus who currently lives in Mexico, revealing his excitement for what could be a great opportunity. Although being a backup doesn't guarantee a fight, the chance to step in is real if champion Topuria or challenger Holloway are unable to compete. The pressure is high because, even if he doesn't have to enter the Octagon, Lopes will still need to make weight for the category the day before the event. With 5 consecutive wins in the UFC, 3 of which were secured just in 2024, Lopes is in great form and ready, putting him in an enviable position to seize any opportunity that arises. But Diego Lopes' ambitions don't stop there. He has already made it clear that he wants to face former champion Alexander Volkanovski at UFC 310 in December, and he has recently been challenged by other fighters like Movsar Evloev and Aljamain Sterling. This grit and determination align with what we've seen from Renato Moicano, who is also looking to climb the rankings by challenging high-profile fighters. The atmosphere among Brazilian athletes in the UFC is electrifying, and both are focused on achieving significant victories and perhaps even the coveted title shot. While Moicano seeks easy financial returns by facing fighters like Paddy Pimblett and Dan Hooker, Diego Lopes is strategically positioning himself for a possible title opportunity. The featherweight division promises to be full of surprises, and with these 2 talented fighters representing Brazil, MMA fans can expect intense action in the upcoming events. Will we see these Brazilian warriors facing off soon, or will one of them raise the championship belt? Share your thoughts below. As Diego Lopes prepares to be the backup in the title fight between Ilia Topuria and Max Holloway, the UFC featherweight division is in constant motion, with new challenges emerging. Movsar Evloev, who had a fight scheduled against Aljamain Sterling at UFC 307, had to change his plans due to an injury sustained by the former bantamweight champion during training. While the bout was initially a major highlight, the situation has opened the door for new possibilities in the Octagon. With Sterling's withdrawal, Evloev quickly tried to secure a fight by challenging Diego Lopes to a rematch, but the Brazilian declined the offer. In an interesting twist, the Russian received a new challenge from Gene Silva and seems open to that matchup. However, the UFC had other plans and decided to reschedule the much-anticipated showdown between Evloev and Sterling for UFC 310 set for December 7th in Las Vegas. This event promises to be a major highlight as the last numbered card of the year, although the main event has yet to be revealed. Movsar Evloev, ranked 6th in the featherweight division, is an undefeated fighter with an impressive record of 18 victories, with all 8 of his UFC fights won by decision. The Russian has proven to be a force to be reckoned with in the division, especially following his last victory over Arnold Allen in January. Now he is preparing to face Aljamain Sterling, who, while older, brings the experience of being a former champion and a respectable history in the Octagon. The connection between these stories is undeniable. While Moicano and Lopes seek to establish themselves among the best, Evloev and Sterling represent the fight for survival and title opportunity. As the pieces move on the UFC chessboard, fans are eager to see how these athletes will perform in their respective fights and what new rivalries may emerge. The tension and excitement are in the air, and next month promises to be electrifying. If you enjoyed the video and want to keep up with everything happening in the UFC world, subscribe to receive our daily content. Thank you very much for your company, and see you next time.